Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber. Monday, January 31st, 4:12 p.m. New York time. The U.S. stock market is closed and the futures were closed at 5 p.m. So I'm going to do a recap on the monthly candle bars because we just completed the first monthly candle bar of 2022. Let's identify if we're trending up or down, if we're in acceleration. For red or green, let's identify leadership. Start with the S&P equity indexes. Start with the S&P 500. Cash index, that's SPX, here are Papa X-ray. 500 largest publicly traded companies in this index. You're invested in a mutual fund, and if it's not performing equal or better than this, you're paying more money for losing position. That's not good. So for the S&P 500 for the month that closed red, it did make an all-time new high and made a huge low, and we did close below the prior monthly close. Also have a huge till. So that might have been all the shakeout. Yeah, I know we closed red, but all that shakeout might actually be getting ready to go higher. Look what happened here. We had that too occur. Huge sell-off, shakeout, huge till. Let's look at the next. NASDAQ 100. Note, if you don't know, I'll share with you. The NASDAQ 100 index is not the same thing as the NASDAQ composite. The NASDAQ 100 index is part of the S&P 500. You know more now than most of your mainstream media and your brokers. Good job out of you. So look what we did. Red for the month, lower high, lower low, closed below the prior month. Also huge tail on the bottom. Dow Jones Industrial Average, the 30 largest publicly traded companies in the United States. This index also is in the S&P 500. Red for the month, make a higher high, lower low, close red inside that prior body. So this appears even more bullish, where we saw the NASDAQ more bearish. Yep. Now we're looking at the Russell 2000, the RUT. This is not part of the S&P 500. Do you know what the Russell 2000 is? It's a bunch of small companies. Yeah, they get affected hard when interest rates go up. It hurts them a lot more. And a bunch of regional banks are also on this index. Okay, red for the month. Did make a higher high than the prior month and a lower low, and closed red way below. So they're even hurting more. Got it? The Dow Transports. This is also inside the S&P 500 index. Red for the month, made a higher high, lower low, closed below the prior month, more bearish. And the Dow Utilities also inside the S&P 500. Look all that information you're getting today. If you like that, please click the like and the subscribe and the bell. That'd be a beautiful thing. Thank you. Look what we did. Inside candle for the month. What does inside candle mean? We didn't take out the high or low of the prior month. Solid body, what does that mean? Equivalent to a red. Huge till. Again, the last month of December, huge impulse move up, broke above this consolidation, closed green, and we're inside that. So we might see further upside. Takeaway is, where's the leadership? The leadership certainly in the Dow. The leadership certainly in the S&P 500. So again, if you're in any kind of investment, if it didn't perform equal or better than what I just showed you, you're being taken advantage of. Yeah, that's a nice word. All right, let's go to the next, because the S&P 500 has 11 sectors inside of it. Very diversified. Let's look at those sectors. XLK, red for the month. Lower low, lower high than the prior month. Close way below the prior body. That's bearish, but huge till. So we might actually had shaken out all the weak hands and put a bunch of new buyers in, giving us new leadership. XLV, red for the month. Lower high, lower low, close red inside that prior month. Huge till. Look at that. Tested this bottom, rejected it. That's good. So what are things looking like? Looks like we may go higher this week. XLF, interesting. Mid higher high, lower low, then this huge consolidation. And look at that small little body. We almost closed the same price we opened. Indecision. The financial banks are undecided. Really? Wow. But remember, they're the ones that are pushing for higher interest rates. They're the ones that have the biggest influence to the White House, past and present knuckleheads, and to the influencers. So yeah, they're pushing their own agenda through the media. XLY, red for the month, made a higher high, huge low, all the way deep retracement, closed red below that. XLC, red for the month, lower high, lower low, closed below that body. Look at the trend down. Yep. XLI, red for the month, made a higher high, all-time new high, and then red, closed red down there. Yep. So again, we're not seeing great sectors yet. XLP, new high, red, back inside that prior month. Interesting. XLE, oof, all-time new high for the year. Closed green, up high, strong like bull. XLE took out that high. Look, took out the high from 2021 and 2020. Leadership. Yep, we're not at an all-time high, but that's certainly telling us this is going higher likely in the stocks, many of the stocks inside that index. There are many stocks inside XLE. That's good. You'd be better off being this. If your positions are not performing equal or better than this, consider buying some of this. XLU, yeah, we saw a similar index like this. Inside candle for the month. XLRE, red for the month. Did not make a higher high, made a lower low and closed below. XLRE, real estate. XLB, red for the month. Higher high, made a lower low, closed red below. Looks like a bearish engulfing. Okay, those are the sectors, 11 sectors. Let's look at some single stocks. The FANG Plus. These are the most popular traded stocks. Apple, red for the month. Did make a higher high and a low low and closed red back inside that prior body. Interesting. Huge till. Right up there. Interesting. Might see that push higher. Microsoft, red for the month. Lower high, lower low than the prior month. Huge till. Close above midpoint. That's good. Looks like it might become bullish. Amazon, red for the month. Lower high, lower low, trending down. Close below midpoint. That's not so good. Facebook, red for the month. Lower high, lower low, trending down. Close below the midpoint. It looks like bearish. And Google, yep, red for the month. Lower high, lower low. Interesting. Close above midpoint. So again, a lot of these single stocks are underperforming that Dow index I showed you. Tesla, red for the month. Did make a higher high and a lower low and closed way below that body. That's more bearish. NVIDIA, if I pronounced it right, November Victor Delta Alpha, red for the month. Lower high, lower low, trending down still. Netflix, red for the month. Huge sell-off. Lower high, lower low. Yep, declining. Alibaba, Bravo Alpha, Bravo Alpha. Green for the month. Made a higher high, higher low, closed green inside that prior body. That's good. That's bullish. And this has been shared as a trade idea since the end of last year. I've been mentioning this as a bullish trade. And look what we had down here. Interesting. Double tails, bunch of buyers last month and this month bought into it. Yep, that's good. So now, even better, let's go back here again so you can just get a recap of how these indexes did. So we saw these indexes. Let's look at the Dow. Made a higher high, closed above 50% of its retracement of its range and inside the prior candle. So again, many of these sectors didn't do that. We saw some of these indexes still be better off owning than some of the single stocks. But in the Dow is a very diversified index. So let's go look at the Dow and look at the stocks inside the Dow. Yeah, there's 30 companies in there. Again, we use monthly candles. So we have the index here. On the right, the Dow Jones Industrial Index, monthly candles. And we have the 30 stocks inside of it, alphabetical order. There we go with Apple. A lot of similarity. So Apple is in several indexes. It's in the Dow, the NASDAQ, and the S&P 500. Excuse me. Apologize. Amgen, AMGN. Look how that did outstanding, all-time new high for the year. Yep, for this year, all-time new high. Higher high, higher low, trending up, very good. Leadership. American Express, outstanding. Better than XOF, look at that. Higher high, higher low. Trending up, outstanding. All-time new high for the year. No, we didn't take out the high last year, but it's still doing better than many of the other ones. It's green. And Boeing, ugly. Not good. Made a higher high, closed below 50 point, 50% of retracement, not good. Caterpillar, also, looks like a bearish pin bar. Huge tail on the top, closing at the bottom. That's not good. Charlie Romeo Mike, red for the month. Lower high, lower low, closed well below that body, not good. Cisco, wow, huge sell-off for the month. Red, lower high, lower low. Yep, looks bad still. Charlie Victor X-Ray, Chevron. I shared this last year multiple times. I was bullish. Good job out of you. Took profits because after earnings, had a huge sell-off. Yeah, it is all-time new high for the year. Higher high, higher low than the prior month. Huge trading range. So you look for the retracement for a good opportunity to reload. Disney, red for the month. To make a higher high, lower low, close below that prior candle. But now we may have that washout. Give it time, we'll see what happens. Dow Chemical, outstanding. The trend is up. Higher high, higher low, green, trending up. Goldman Sachs, red for the month, made a higher high, lower low, close below. And no, American Express, Goldman Sachs, they're inside this index called the stock ETF, which I showed you in those 11 sectors. XOF. So let's look at that again on a monthly time frame, just get a comparison. And the struggle's real this afternoon. There we go. So again, XOF sector, I showed this to you. Look how that candle formed. So we saw American Express outperform it. So that stock is outperforming that index. That's what you're looking for. If you're doing single stocks, you're looking for single stocks inside the index outperforming. I already showed you which index are outperforming. Home Depot, yep, red for the month. Lower high, lower low, huge sell-off. Honeywell, red for the month, huge sell-off. IBM, wow, that's interesting too. Look at that. Same thing, it closed nearly where it opened. So whoever bought at the highs, bought at the lows, or short at the low like there, look at that. That's not good. Intel, red for the month. Closed below the prior month. Johnson & Johnson, what a turnaround. Wow. May become a bullish pin bar here. That's nice. May see higher high. I closed green, higher high, higher low. JP Morgan, yep. Even worse than the index. So we saw JP Morgan, part of XOF, underperforming American Express. So leadership. Not too many of them, but we're already finding quite a few. Coca-Cola, all-time new high, outstanding. Trending up, strong like bull. That was mentioned several times last year. It's leadership. McDonald's, yep, red for the month. Close back inside that prior candle. Huge tail on the bottom. Labor C go higher. 3M. Both not good. Closed red, way below that low. New level down. Merck. Wow, nice. Up strong for the month. Higher high, higher high. Higher low, green trending up. Nice, nice. Microsoft. Red for the month. Lower high, lower low, close below. Huge tail. Bunch of buyers stepped in here. They're thinking it's going to go higher. Maybe it will. Nice. And Nike, one of the ones I was shorting a lot at the end of last year. Red for the month. Lower high, lower low. Huge sell-off. Closed below the whole body range that prior month. Still not looking good there. Procter Gamble. All-time new high. Higher high, higher low. Closed up high from the prior candle. So it might be this green candle. Look at that as a pole, flag pole. And now we're in acceleration, maybe making the flag up there. Might become more bullish. Travelers, another financial, outstanding. All-time new high, green, higher high, higher low, above the acceleration. Very nice. Again, outperforming its own index. Outperforming the other index. Very nice. UNH, inside candle indecision. Visa too, nice turnaround. Close green, higher high, higher low. Verizon turning around. Higher high, higher low. A huge sell-off up there, that long tail on the top, but they close above that prior one. Let's look at AT&T. Yeah. Same thing. And Whiskey Bravo Alpha made a higher high, higher low than prior month, and sold off back inside that prior candle. And Walmart, red for the month, made a higher high, lower low. Bunch of buyers stepped in here. You see a lot of buyers stepping in. These huge tails there, consolidation area. Excuse me. Apologize. There we have it. So very few stocks are performing better than the indexes, and we certainly saw which ones of those were in those 11 sectors. Yep. Leadership, XLE right now. Okay, I'll leave it there.